This is a nice post-activity mobility flow. Let me straighten you out there. So we're gonna start, this is something that's good to do after you've been active, whether you went for a run or you were on the ice, you were skating, playing hockey, whatever the case is, or just after a workout. We're gonna start with the plain Jane quad stretch, making sure that as you do this, you tuck the tail, so try not to let the back arch like this, try to tuck the tail, knees together, try not to let that knee come forward, try not to let the knee come outward. Keep the knees glued together, and then we'll switch sides. You don't have to hold for a super long time. If you lose your balance, that's okay. This is good to practice balance too. So quad stretch, so that gets the front of the thighs, and then we're gonna work on the back of the legs as well. You can do this a couple different ways. I really like doing a dynamic downward dog, so chin to chest, curling through the spine, articulating through the back, walking the hands forward, shift the weight back, shift side to side, trying to get the heels on the ground. We're gonna walk the hands back. We're gonna try to let the heels come off the ground a little bit, but still getting a good stretch through the Achilles and the calf and the foot. We're gonna slowly drop the knees forward, pushing through the toes, getting a nice foot stretch. Reverse it back, trying to get the heels back and down. Come back to downward dog, shift the weight back, heels to the ground, walk the hands back, let the head be the last thing to come up. If you're somewhere where you don't feel comfortable putting your hands on the ground, you can do something similar with just a forward fold. So forward fold, you can bend and straighten the knees, kind of pedal through the legs, getting a different stretch in the hamstrings. You can get fancy, crisscross the legs, you're gonna feel more of a stretch. Do the same thing on the other side, so you're even. Take a wide stance with the legs, and then hold on to one foot. Bend to the opposite knee, you're gonna feel that differently through the backs of the legs. Do the same thing on the other side, forward fold, bend the legs. So that largely gets the back sides of the legs. We're gonna do one more thing here. Nice hip flexor stretch, big lunge, side bend to the opposite side of the back leg. And then similar to the quad stretch, trying to make sure the back's not arched, tuck the tail. You're gonna get more of a stretch that way. Do the same thing on the other foot. Big lunge from the side, it looks like this. Big lunge, tucking the tail, side bend toward the bent leg. And there you go. Nice quick mobility flow for after working out.